Reed Larson works his way to center. Now put it over the line, and the Red Wings are offside with Gare on the right wing board. Now we got another altercation. Here's Gare tied up with one of the Hawk players at the Chicago line. Might be Steve Ludzik, and the two seem to be involved in a wrestling match, which is about the extent of it. And now the linesmen get him apart, but neither player even dropped his glove.
The offside play and the power play, Ludzik and Gare give each other the stare, and Gare got the elbow and stick up into Ludzik's face. They wrestle to the ice. Gare falls on top of Ludzik. The linesmen get in a hurry. Nothing develops. 5:51 remains. No score in the first period.
After that altercation with Gare, he's been cut over the left eye. And it appeared that when the players were falling to the ice, it looked to me as if Gare had his forearm on the back of Ludzik's helmet, and it looked as if he tried to jam Ludzik's head into the ice.
So far, only a 2-minute minor has been shown on the scoreboard. Here's what if maybe it happened right here. Now watch Gare with the left hand and the butt of a stick. I think that's what probably did it, the butt end of the stick and the eye. And then down they go.
See him
Then he pushed his head on there. Well, I think that's probably where it was. Combination of the two things. Well, I don't see why that's not a 5-minute major for drawing blood.
Bob Pulford wants to know why, too. As he does, the wing penalty is over, and now both teams are back at full strength. Here's Troy Murray. At center ice, Murray comes over the line, got around Park for a moment, but then Brad Park picked his pocket with a nice poke check and cleared it to the neutral zone. Lysiak tied up Duguay, though, comes over the line. Lysiak rolled it loose for Ludzik, centered it. Troy Murray, the shot, the door! Ludzik picked it in! Steve Ludzik, who just moments ago was cut over his left eye, didn't miss a shift, and he gives the Hawks a 1-0 lead.
Ludzik right back. He was patched up over the left eye. Lysiak sweeps it away as he was down. Ludzik to Troy Murray, mishandles it, gets it back to the front of the net. Ludzik right there to deflect it through Stefan's leg to give the Hawks the first goal. A neat deflection by Ludzik, who didn't miss a shift, as you mentioned, after suffering a gash over his left eye.
Shot is blocked, and the wings clear to center. Now Danny Gare trying to dump it in, but Behn Wilson stopped it. Now we got another scrap in front of the Hawk bench. Here goes Fraser and Gare. Fraser with 6 and 7 left hands, and Gare trying to hang on. Well, Danny Gare jumped O'Callahan. Or I should say, Gare had a scrap earlier with Ludzik, and he cut the Hawk left winger, and now Fraser returning the favor as he was all over Danny Gare.
Fraser hit Gare hard in the Hawk bench. Gare retaliated as they were coming off the bench, the sideboards, and then Fraser dropped the gloves and started flailing away.
Gare will get a 2-minute roughing penalty, I believe.
As that all started, that check there. Fraser gets a 5-minute major, and Gare gets 2 minutes.
Fraser, 5 minutes for fighting.
I don't believe this.
2 minutes for roughing.
Gare should have got a 5-minute penalty earlier for injuring Ludzik, and now he gets in a fight with Fraser, and he only gets 2 minutes.
At 18:50.
Ron Duguay to Larson in the deep slot. His centering pass bouncing into the air, and Bannerman gloves it and holds on. Now Gare and Behn Wilson. Wilson just smacked him right in the noggin. And everybody rustling around.
Well, Gare upended Behn Wilson, took the feet from under him, and when he got up, he drilled him. Gare started things off. He got the Hawks mad. He got Ludzik upset by cutting him. And you see the bloody nose that Gare received. Well, you live by the sword, Danny, you die by it. He gave Ludzik a cheap shot, a couple of them, and Behn Wilson got him back.
We were talking the other night about the return of Danny Gare, and a very feisty player for Detroit, although not that big in size. He certainly won't back down from anybody, and he's done everything he can to provide a chippy atmosphere to this series.
Behn Wilson down, and then Gare swung a stick at him. And watch Wilson when he comes up, he just flattens him with the left. Brown holding him up, I'm sure he would have gone down.